first of all, congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Were you surprised when you got that?
Yeah, I mean a little bit surprised. Thankful for my teammates and my coaches. I've loved this new staff coming in, and I've been here since the spring, and definitely a true honor. I mean, a lot of old teammates of mine and then guys that are pretty historic to the program have been honored with the award, so definitely something that I'm holding close and I'm definitely proud of myself for.
How do you feel that the defense is going right now? Do you feel like you're maybe ahead of where you thought you might be?
I think we're just taking it day by day. I think, top to bottom, like there's bunch of new guys in a lot of different positions with the new staff, and then a lot of guys like myself coming back. And I think it's one of those things, just trying to take it day by day and continue to grow as a unit. Because at the end of the day, defense is a little bit different than offense. Like offense, someone can make an outrageous play and kind of carry the load for a couple plays, but defense, you need all 11 guys to be, lockstep, row in the same direction in order to sort of make plays and make stops and get off the field. And I think that's just been the biggest thing that we're trying to come together as a defense and do, is just take it day by day and get better every day.
What have you learned from the two scrimmages?
I think just in general that, coach always preaches about how important the ball is and sort of being obsessed with your craft. And I think that's the great thing about scrimmages, is you kind of just play and you see how sort of certain people ride certain waves. And I think overall as a defense, we learned a lot about ourselves and how important it is to, swarm to the ball, which is another thing Coach Kite and Coach H always preach. And that's definitely the biggest thing that I think we've learned, is to kind of go with the ebbs and flows that sort of just playing it like in a scrimmage brings on.
What has the assimilation process been like with Coach H and Coach Kite?
It's been great. I came in, I was at Arizona first year, then UMass for 2 years with the previous staff, and then Coach H, Coach Kite, and all of them come in, and shout out my position coach, Coach G, is awesome. And it's been great, honestly. I was able to talk with Coach H early on when he first got here, and I think we aligned on a lot of things that we believed in and what we believed for this program. And I think that was something that really intrigued me, and I definitely, I love it here. I'm a Massachusetts kid, and sort of playing for my hometown university and, the flagship university of my state was really important to me. And being able to, then later on connect with Coach Kite and Coach Gillick, and then even just the new guys that have come in, I'm close with everybody, and everybody's really coming together, offense, defense, special teams, and I couldn't be more excited about it.
What are some of those things you guys aligned with? You talked about talking to coach, like the new coaching staff. What are some of the kind of vision you had in mind with you?
I just think the biggest thing, and like we talk about it with BOS, the B standing for belief. I know this place can be great and go back to, winning a lot of games like it did a little while ago. And I think that's something that we kind of saw eye to eye on right away, was where we've been, that's not where we're going to be. And that's not something that, we want to continue, obviously. And I think that was the big thing, is when I talked to the coaches, there was true belief in their eyes, and I think they saw that as well, vice versa with me. I truly believe this place can be special and can compete week in and week out, and I can't wait for, the rest of camp to finish up and then get on to week one.
As a Mass guy and a guy that's been here for a while, like you said, do you take even more ownership in that?
Absolutely. And again, BOS, the O is ownership, and that's something that, I think is huge for me. I think I've been here and seen sort of things that, might have worked and might not have worked. And I think just being here and being a guy that's seen kind of the revolving door that this place has been over the last little while, just being able to talk to the guys that are coming in that are new and sort of be someone to lean on about how stuff used to be and how we don't want that stuff anymore. And I think that's been super important, yeah.
What kind of identity would you say the coaching staff is trying to establish on the D side of the ball?
I think the biggest thing is swarm. That's our word. Fly to the ball, all 11 hats get to the ball every play. And I think, when you do that, defense becomes a lot easier, because you're not leaning on one or two guys to make a tackle. If you can get 11 to the ball, you're going to be pretty successful. And I think that's been the overarching theme, swarm on the field. But then just overarching theme as well is just being able to communicate and understand each other and understand that not every single person is going to be able to communicate the same way. Some people are verbal guys, some people are able to, you know, get stuff out with hand signals and different things like that, but making sure that everyone's on the same page and all 11, like I said earlier, are rowing in the same direction, I think that's a really big thing too.